All right, baby. Boy, look at that head. All right, what's today, bro? Let me get my phone out. You know, I told you I don't keep track of these days. I think it might be the 24th. I think, dude, how's February already over, bro? Let me check. In the mystery mouse tool bag, we got it somewhere. But, yeah. Found it. It's the 25th. Yesterday was the 24th, last night. What does that say? Wednesday? Did that say Wednesday the 25th? Yeah. The 25th, 7:17 in the morning. Look at the haircut, boy. Get you. All right, my bad. Yeah, my little brother's got a field trip today. I was going to go into, like I said, leave work at work. I'm going to try to start splitting that up. Just know, minimize downtime, maximize production. That's all you got to worry about. But my little brother has a field trip today. I don't know, to the museum or something. He told me last minute. You know, he told me in the video on the weekend that, like, that video was uploaded like a day later or maybe two. But this is going up the day of, okay? I don't know, bro. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it because his field trip is at 9. Bro, it's 7 in the morning. I'm about to die. I'm going to be over there talking to the teacher. His teacher better be on some, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't let bruh, if the teacher's like 50 years old, bruh. Huss. All right, bro. Lock in, bro. Lock in. And you already know I got to wear the cap because at work, they over here cooking me saying that I look like the villain from Karate Kid because of my hairstyle. Hold on. You know, you shouldn't be doing this driving and, let me wait till I get to a red light. But basically, you know the dude who wears the red, like, karate suit or whatever? The Chinese dude who's, like, fighting, come on, bro. This dude. They said other stuff, too, like, of, like, other people that I look like. They say I look like a little Chinese boy, like, they don't believe I'm Mexican. I'm like, bro, come on, brother. Like, speak some Spanish. Like, bro, shut your little. And I'm still a little sick, just a little bit. Like, I cleared up over the weekend. I'm telling you, I took Mucinex, the day and the night one. Bro, that junk will get you. That junk will literally heal you in a day, bro. If you take it, like, back to back, how you're supposed to. Not back to back. I'm talking about, like, every 4 hours. I think that's what it says on the thing. Like I said, don't go around drinking Mucinex or whatever, and then, you know, you end up dead. And then, like, you staring at me from wherever you end up, whether it's hell or heaven. You a motherfucker. My bad. But yeah, you know, read the label. But you know, I'll be chugging. I remember one time my sister was sick. I think I gave her like some NyQuil, some Mucinex night one, and some day one. You know, we mixed it up, shook it up. You know, I gave it to her. I was like, drink all this. I think she said her stomach was hurting so bad and she started throwing up or something. I don't remember what she said. But I remember she was like, oh no. Oh, and I made her a tea. Too. You know those teas that like put you to bed? I gave her one of those too, bro. She was about to die. She said she said her stomach was hurting and stuff. But either you kill the sickness or you let the sickness kill you. She said her kidneys was hurting or something. I'm like, what? That means it's working. Yo. But yeah, you know, I've been taking Mucinex. I don't know if you know what that means, but that's like the Dayquil, NyQuil medicine kind of stuff like that. My nose is still a little runny, but I was, you know, toppling that, you know, what's it called? Putting those back-to-back, the Mucinex, the day one and the night one, every 4 hours, plus what else was it? Working out, like getting on the elliptical or whatever it's called. But that junk burns calories. I told y'all, dude, that junk burns calories. But yeah, we're going home 7:21. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try to rest my eyes for at least an hour and 30 minutes. Give me a little power nap. I'm gonna be in there, you know, give me a good little Red Bull or something. This museum better be amazing, you know. It better have, like, you know, sure. My bad. Look at that head shape, God. Don't. Dented head. But yeah, look, you never know who's gonna be there. You never know. Somebody else is older sister might be chaperoning. I'm like, what's good with you? What's good with you? I have a boyfriend. Security? Security? Yes. The coconut head over there. I'm like, who? What you talking about? Watch it. Nah, my bad. No, I gotta chill with what I say, bro. Lock in. Lock in. But yeah, I'll see those comments on TikTok where there's like, you never stop feeling like you're 17. And it's like an old lady saying that. And in the comments, they're replying to the old lady. They're like, yeah, you're right. Oh my God, it sucks. I still feel like I'm 17. This and that. So that means I'm going to still be joking the way that I joke when I'm a grandpa, bruh. I'm still going to be, maybe we got to go get our head scanned. Let them study my brain. Yeah, you got autism and you got a new strand of it too. This one's a little, like Carnage and Venom. You know how he had a son, right? And it came out more powerful, Carnage. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll see y'all when I get home, whenever I get ready and go to my little brother's museum thing. Like I said, I have no idea how I'm going to make it. But hopefully they let me record. I'm going to be like, hey, this is not for a YouTube channel. This is not for a YouTube channel. This is just for my little brother so he can see who he was when he was a kid. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. Because I told y'all people do not like cameras, bro. It literally triggers something in someone's head. But if they hear that it's for his future so that he has something to look back on, maybe they'll be considerate. But some people are still, put that camera away now. Come on, bro. Taking it way too serious. But yeah, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna try to take me a little power nap. Shit, you might even see me wake up damn near freaking tomorrow. Shit. You never came to my field trip. Damn right. Shit, I was in that bitch sleeping. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll see y'all whenever I get out, when we're headed there or when we get there. I don't know. Maybe I might not even record. Maybe I get a little too nervous and I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to put my little brother on the spot. He gonna be telling all the people, oh yeah, he a YouTuber. I'm like, hey, bro, chill, bro. We not no YouTuber, bro. Yeah, how many subscribers your brother got? Yo, Junior, you embarrass me, bro. I'm telling you right now, I will grab you like a soccer ball. No, just kidding, bro. I'll see y'all when I get out. I'm gonna go get a little bit of rest, maybe 30 minutes, bro. 7:30. It's 7:24 in the morning. We got to be there by 9, and it's all the way in Winston. But I'll be back. All right, my bad. I just got out of the gym. But look, let me tell you. Let me talk to you, baby. Let me talk to you. It was packed today. It's what? 1938. 1738. Day. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Shit, your stupid ass. All right, my bad. But I'm holding the camera right now. I ended up falling asleep. Can you believe that? Can you believe that my stupid ass, after working 12 hours, fell asleep and did not make it to my little brother's field trip? You know how terrible that makes me feel, bro? Junior, if you're watching this, once you get older, you're gonna, hopefully you don't hate me, little boy. Hopefully you don't, because I remember growing up, I was in your shoes and I would get mad at mom and I used to be getting like, man, she doesn't love us, but brother, when you find out why I'm working the way that I'm working, and when it doesn't matter. I should have showed up. I was tired though. I really was tired. If I would have fallen asleep and then woken up, I would have had like an hour of sleep. It was like 7:30, I think, 7, and I woke up around like 4. I texted my mom. I was like, man, I can't make it. I not even can't make it. The whole field trip's already over. It's done. The field trip passed. So, Junior, I love you, little boy. Like, really. I mean, he's getting older. For those of y'all that are watching, my little brother is getting older to the point where he can remember things now. Like, at his age, I have memories, like I've said in these videos before, I have memories from his age, and I know other people do too. Like my grandma, she has, like, you start to remember who's there, who's not, how you feel towards certain people, how people make you feel. Really, that's something that nobody ever forgets, how you make them feel. No matter anything, anywhere, anyone you meet, you never forget how they make you feel. Maybe you forget conversations, maybe you forget, like, arguments, but you never forget how they make you feel. I don't know if the audio was connected to the radio, but it wasn't playing. But yeah. So despite how I feel about somebody, I try to make sure that they feel good. I try. Sometimes, like I said, I'm not perfect, bro. Some people will piss Some people will get me there. Some people will get me there. I'm not gonna say it like I act like a little angel. I'm telling you right now, some people have gotten me there, but it's very, very rare, bro. Like I'm telling you, you gotta really be trying to push my buttons, and when you push it, and I'm talking about like you gotta push it and hold it, and you're like squeezing it. That's whenever it's hard for me to. I gotta work on that though, cause you know, reading the Bible and stuff, you gotta control your temper. Like it's just a lot, but that's just something else aside from my little brother Junior. Like I said, Junior, Sammy's not there yet, but Sammy's the younger one. Junior is the one that's getting a little older. He's starting to like, you know what I mean? Like he's remembering stuff, bro. But you know, I'll make it to his next. He said he's on summer break soon. He said after my field trip, you know, I got summer break and then I'm off of school and this and that. So like he's there now. You know, he's at that age now where I literally have to start showing up. Like at his other birthdays, like I've told you guys that I've been working a lot of overtime since I was 16 at McDonald's, and like since I could get my first job, the flea market, I would try to work on the weekends. Like I was always trying to do something, you know. With school, I remember, like I said, I always try to do something, and with that came me missing out on a lot of his birthdays and Sammy's birthdays, my little brothers, and just other people's birthdays in general. But everybody else is all grown up. I don't give a damn near about everybody else other than my grandma, my grandpa, and like as you get older, you know what I mean. But when you're around my age to like your 40s, you should be working. You know, you should really be working overtime. You know, but as you start to get older, you're like a kid again. You know, you're older. You need somebody to take care of you. Not really, but you know, if you know, you know. Yeah, that, like I need to start showing up for my little brother. That's what's important for me, because he's gonna remember that, and that influences him. You know, it really does. Like I want Junior. He's not watching this right now. He can't even sit through those little brain rot videos that he watches. But I'm telling you, like, if you have like somebody younger in your life, I'm going to my grandma's right now. That's what I'm telling you. That's literally it. I had a long, you know, I feel bad because I didn't go to this thing, but guess where I'm going? To my grandma's, the woman that, like, you know what I mean? Somebody who makes me feel at peace. And I told you, once I lose that, I don't know what's going to happen, you know? But that's the thing right there. No matter how bad or evil because I told you guys I'm not perfect, no matter how I treated my grandma, she never mistreated me, bro. Never. Not with my YouTube videos. Like, she talks about my YouTube, and we'll sit there and just talk. You know, she talk, like I said, with my future, and that's what's important. Who is this guy? There was just a guy sitting here in the middle of the road. Like, look at him. What are we doing? He was just sitting there. But she's never made me feel that way, and I remember that. You know, there's probably times where I've gotten on her nerves, and, you know, I know there's times, but she's never made me feel that way. And that's what I try to reciprocate, there you go, to my little brothers or to anybody who's younger. It doesn't matter how never mind. Like I said, you got to be careful with your wording. I do. But, yeah, I'm going to start showing up for my little brother. This next year here, I'm going to start going on his field trips. Like, try to go eat lunch with him a little bit more. Like, he's going to remember that stuff. Because my mom wasn't really, she couldn't be in school. And like I said, I don't hold it against her. She can't, bro. She was working, bro. Literally what I'm doing right now, working. It's so hard to juggle all these kids at once. And, you know, long story. But, yeah, I'm going to my grandma's. I slept all day. Like, I woke up well rested. What is this? Like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing? Just sitting in the middle of the road. That's a second person. The hell? It was two people just sitting right there in the middle of the road. What are we? Walk in, please. But, yeah, the gym was packed today. There was a lot of people. I'm like, bro, I can't stand that. Especially when there's a lot of girls in there. Like, why are we half naked in the gym? That's what I want to know. Not every girl. But I'm just like, I'm over here looking up at the sky, the ceiling. I'm like, damn, they put new tiles in here. You know? Bro. But, yeah, I just made it to my grandma's. Missed out on my little bro's museum. Yeah, something small like that, but it adds up. Those little things add up, and it makes his day. It makes little kids' day when you show up for them. Like, right now, I'm his little superhero to a certain extent. Not all the way, but... I see the way kids look at me. Not all of them, but, you know, I walk around and little kids looking at me. I'm like, damn, what you looking at? I'm just kidding. But I just made it to my grandma's. I'm about to go in there and go be a little kid. You know, hug my grandma. How you doing? How was your day, girl? She works tomorrow. I work tomorrow night. But yeah, like I feel well rested. All this overtime, I'm telling you, it's possible because of God. I don't feel like I'm working overtime, bro. But that's because of God. And like I said, we'll get through it. These videos, they get long, and 30 minutes, they start piling up. But as like through time, you'll see that the only reason that I'm able to go and keep going and going and going and going is because of God. And I tell my little brothers about that. Like when they came over the other day. Probably like a month ago. I say the other day, but this was months ago maybe now. Not even a month. But like we'll sit in and I'll talk to them about God, and they'll be like, yeah, he created this, and I'll be like, he created that. And they're very smart. Junior too, like he leads Sammy. If I can get to Junior, he can get to Sammy. And like, you know what I mean? That kind of sounds like a cult. Like, what are you talking about? If you could get to him, he could get to him. It's not a cult, bruh. You got to experience the love of Jesus, and you're going to like the love of God and all that, and then you'll understand. But like that love is there in Junior, my little brother. You seen him yesterday or whenever I posted those videos on the weekend. Yeah, they're going to be good. I'm telling you, they're going to learn from my mistakes, because I could be a little knucklehead or hardhead, and I know they're going to be rebellious too once they get older, and I just got to show them, because I didn't really have that role model. You know what I mean? I just had to, argue with people, learn, get disliked a little bit, loved by some people. And, I had a good example from my mom. My mom, she did a really good job, bro. Like, I know, like I said, with everything, it doesn't look that way, but I had a good example with her, But that can only go so far, was something compared to a brother's love. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. I'm about to go in there to my grandma. She probably got some nice cooked up, you know what I mean? After working out, I got to go work out. And, bro, I burned like a good 10 million calories today. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro.